with TNR Staffing. This is a short tutorial on Southeast Home Care's new EMR system, HealthWyse, and will touch on the key functions of the system that you will need to complete prior to leaving the patient's home. As stated in the email, HealthWyse is an intuitive EMR system very similar to Therapy Boss. Our team at TNR, including our clinical director, Christy Camps, and general manager, Rick Englund, have diligently gone through HealthWyse and both agree that this EMR system will help you, our clinicians, the agency Southeast, and our back office support team at TNR. Attached in this email, you will also find device requirements. HealthWyse is an app-based program, the same as Therapy Boss. This app will not work on Apple and or Android devices 9 inches and smaller, including all mobile phones, due to the documentation layout. For more information about device requirements, please see the attached file. You will not need internet connection to document in the HealthWyse application, the same as Therapy Boss. You will be required to sync in the morning and in the evening to send and receive all documentation and other pertinent information. Prior to heading out to see patients on HealthWyse, you will also need to download the application. Each operating system, iOS, Android, and Windows PC, require different steps. Please see the attached installation guide in the email. Lastly, before we get started on the key aspects of the system, I have also attached a PowerPoint presentation created by Southeast. This PowerPoint will go into greater detail on HealthWyse. This tutorial will only highlight the tasks that need to be completed prior to leaving the patient's home. Let's get started. Once you've launched the HealthWyse application, you'll be directed to a login screen. You will enter your username, password, and you will select the production server. For this tutorial, I will be using the training server. The first time you log in, updates will begin to apply. These updates can take anywhere from 30 seconds to 5 minutes. Let's quickly go over the main screen and key navigation menu icons. Greater detail on these can be found in the attached PowerPoint. The first icon that you will see is the messages icon. This is very similar to Therapy Boss. These messages will be directly between you and the back office team at Southeast. Second, we have our to-do list. This will include all activities that need to be completed. Next, we have our scheduled appointments. Once you sync, all scheduled visits that have been assigned to you will appear here. If you do not see a scheduled visit, but you have a visit scheduled in Therapy Boss, please go and see the patient. You are to follow your Therapy Boss schedules first. If time allows, please contact us to have the patient assigned to you in HealthWyse and then sync again. We then have our patient list icon. Here you will be able to see all of your patients that are assigned to you. Lastly, and most important, you have the sync icon. Please get in the habit of syncing this when you sync your Therapy Boss application. Simply select the icon and select the refresh button. This process can take anywhere from 5 to 30 seconds depending on the information that has to be exchanged. For our training demonstration, we'll work out the scheduled appointments calendar and select patient Adam Bose. Once the patient information is loaded, you can click on the chart icon and see all pertinent information related to the patient. To get back to the original screen, please select the Home button. To begin your note, click on the green Go button located on the top right-hand side of your screen. Find the correct date and discipline and click on Start Visit. The first key function is to select the proper visit type. For our tutorial, we will select Evaluation. The next key function is to enter the start time and make sure that the date is correct. For example, if you arrived at the patient's home and began therapy 30 minutes prior to beginning this note, you can go back and enter this time. This is the first of 2 times you will have the opportunity to change the start time. To proceed, click OK. Along the top of the screen, you will see a flow menu. Navigate to number 5, which is complete. Make sure that you are working on the Visit Side tab. You will see a red asterisk next to this. This means that this has not been completed. Select the End Visit tab. Confirm the start date, select time, and end times are all correct. You will not be able to change these once you have completed this portion. Next, click on the Patient Signature tab. Have the patient sign their name and click Sign. If you cannot get the HealthWyse app to open or are having issues, please have the patient sign in Therapy Boss for visit verification. If the patient signs in HealthWyse, be sure to still complete this form in Therapy Boss, but check the box that recognizes that the patient signed an agency's EMR. Lastly, click on the Sign and Complete tab. You will utilize the Sign and Complete tab to request your frequency. You will now be able to exit the note and finish it later. Please remember to call the agency and speak with the case manager for a requested frequency. If you have any questions, please contact our office. Thank you and have a great day.